Hello Capricorn. This is your June forecast. So Mars is still going to be retrograde until the 29th of this month. So this really means this is not going to be a good month for buying anything mechanical unless you can help it. And with it being retrograde for you in your 11th house, this is not really the best month for going gung-ho into lots of new friendships and relationships. Go cautiously into new relationships because the chances are that if you go really into something strongly, it could just fizzle out by the end of the month. However, in July, then you're ready to go forward with all kinds of new friendships and social connections, be it on the internet or be it in person. With that Mars retrograde, it's a wonderful time really for dealing with any situations where there's possibly been a miscommunication, where there's been a misunderstanding. This will be a great time to really see the other person's perspective. And while Mars is retrograde, very often the other person can see your perspective too, with it being in this 11th house. And you may have an opportunity there to really heal something, maybe where there's been some bit of a pain. It can be healed and released, and then you can move forward beautifully from next month. Also with Mars retrograde there in your 11th house, you may be actually reassessing some of your dreams, some of the wishes that you've got, some of the things that you really want to see for yourself. You might be just re-evaluating some of those this month as well. Now we start out the month with Sun and Venus in your 6th house. And on the 4th of the month, we've got a lovely new moon happening in this 6th house. So glorious aspects here for anything connected with your work. So if you've been looking for a job, chances are you may well find it during this month. If you're looking for something new to happen in your work area, that new moon can bring you some new beginnings, maybe some new colleagues, maybe a new boss. Maybe you're moved to a new department or even to a new area altogether. But this is certainly bringing the winds of change for you in your work area and possibly some good news about something. And you should be able to really be very popular and have people very much like you in the workplace with that Venus there too. And on the 13th of the month, we've even got Mercury joining this gang of planets here in your 6th house. So with Mercury there, if you're looking for work, Mercury is a good time to tweak that CV if necessary, to deal with any kind of communications connected with work. This is a great time for talking to people, for getting information out there. Good time as well for organising your time well. Yes, the 6th house is very much to do with your daily habits and practices. And Mercury there, you might decide, okay, I need to make sure I'm exercising enough. This is certainly the health area. So new beginnings with maybe diet and exercise and taking care of your physical body generally. And with Mercury there, you might be doing some research and getting some good information, maybe as to some products or something that you could take that would really enhance you, your vitality and your energy levels. And on the 18th of the month, we've got Venus coming into your 7th house of relationships. And on the 21st, we've got the Sun coming there. What a lovely combination. From the 18th of the month there, we have Sun and Venus coming together. Beautiful aspects there for a relationship. So it could be a business relationship, partnership, a love relationship. This just injects sunshine, love into all of your relationships. It's a good time for those of you, if you're looking for love and romance. Yes, it could well begin to come to you towards the end of the month. Just remember the Mars retrograde, you can go fully forward on all cylinders come July onwards. But this should be lovely for all your relationships. It's a softening energy. When the Sun and Venus come together, it's a softening and people want to be around you and people feel a real love and an enjoyment of being with you. It's also an opportunity to bring more pleasure and enjoyment into your existing relationships and also a little bit of romance too. You know, you can romance your friends just as much as you can have romance in your one-to-one intimate relationship. On the 20th of the month, we do have a full moon happening here in your 12th house, Capricorn. So the full moon in the 12th is shining a light on you internally. Are you taking enough time out? Are you maybe meditating? Are you going for walks, quiet time, journaling? Anything that really just takes you out of your everyday routine, your work, your spending time doing. This is the being house, and time that full moon may well just show you that maybe you need to be a little more than do quite so much. So this is a wonderful time with that full moon for just developing that spiritual side of you and beginning to trust your inner voice. Listen to your dreams, take notes of them, because you may get some very powerful, wonderful messages. Jupiter's making a lot of aspects this month. Jupiter in your 9th house, offering you opportunities for expanding your vision, expanding what it is that you want to do with your life. Maybe you want to learn something new. Just make sure with the Jupiter aspect, square to Saturn, opposite to Neptune, that you don't take on too much. Just don't take on more than you can actually really fulfill. I know Capricorns, you usually are pretty damn sensible, but nonetheless, with Jupiter making so many aspects this month, I felt I needed to point it out anyway. So I wish you a wonderful month. Thank you very much for commenting, sharing, and subscribing. Bye for now.